Good morning, everybody. It's actually not that early. It's actually like noon, but it's kind of early for me because I woke up really late today. Today's Sunday, and I thought I would share with you guys what I do with my skincare. I know I have a nighttime skincare routine already, but I've kind of switched things up a little bit. I'm using a few new products, and I also realized that I never shared with you guys what I do in the morning. So today's a real lazy day. It's really cold. I've got this big sweater on because I'm freezing. I'm actually gonna go hang out at my grandma's house for a little bit, so I wanted to kind of show you guys what I do on a day like this when I'm not wearing any makeup. Pretty much how I take care of my skin. So we're gonna go from morning, which is early afternoon, to night. Even though I'm not wearing makeup today, I kind of want to show you guys how I would prep my skin for makeup, and then transitioning to the end of the night, what I do at the end of the night to keep my skin clear. First things first, I went out last night and I was so tired when I got home, I didn't wash my face. I face wiped, so let me show you the face wipes that I use. These Costco ones, the Kirkland face wipes. They're so cheap. You could get a big box of I don't even know how many for like under 15 bucks. So I just stick to those. I used to use the Neutrogena ones, and I also like the simple ones, which are great, but those are so cheap. Like, I have an unlimited supply. So I just took a face wipe, washed my face off real quick with the face wipe, fell asleep. So this morning I have like leftover makeup because face wipes don't get all your makeup off. So I kind of go in between different face washes for the morning. I actually really love this one, and I think I shared this with you guys before. I think I told you my grandma got me like 10 of these little samples. This one's empty, but I love this. This is Clean and Clear Deep Action Cream Cleanser. I love it because it's kind of tingly, so it wakes my skin up in the morning. But on days where I feel like I need to exfoliate, because I do have really oily skin, I have texture, I have blackheads, and sometimes a bitch needs to exfoliate, I use this. This is my favorite exfoliator. I've been using it forever. This is from Neutrogena. This is the Deep Clean Gentle Scrub. It's very, very gentle. I don't like exfoliators that are too gritty and that I have a hard time kind of moving around, because sometimes if you have an exfoliator that's really hard to move, it's kind of hard to like press it into your skin, or it kind of hurts your face. I don't like exfoliators like that, which is why I just stick to this one, because it's a very light, creamy exfoliator, but you can still kind of feel the grit in it. So because I didn't really wash my face last night, I just face wiped. I'm gonna take this. Now this is my regular exfoliator, so even at night, if I feel like I just need to exfoliate, I'll use this. If not, I use the Clean and Clear one. So I just take about that much. Wet my hands. Not fancy here. I just use my hands. I'll do this for about a minute. Just kind of really get it off the skin. I especially do my nose because I have a lot of like cloggage, is that a word, over here in this area. And then for some reason my chin, I don't know why, that's like a newer thing for me, but I just want to make sure everything's off. And I love this exfoliator because it feels so good. It's just satisfying, you know. I love the feeling of exfoliating my skin. It feels so good to wash your face in the morning. Even when I do take care of my skin, which 9 times out of 10 I do, especially after wearing makeup, but I was just so tired last night. I almost knocked out just walking into my room. We're gonna go in with our products now. This is my morning skincare routine. I do this if I don't have makeup on, if I am wearing makeup. This is my routine. I don't think I've shared this with you guys, so I'm gonna share it now. Actually, wait, you know what? I actually think I did mention some of these products. I might have mentioned them in a video, but before I used to just do eye cream and face cream, and that was it. Probably a year ago was when I really stepped up my game and started trying serums, and my skin loves them. My skin loves serums. It was like the thing in my routine that I didn't know I was missing. So I believe I did actually mention this before. This set from Hansen, I mentioned it in a favorites video. You can get it on Amazon. It comes with a retinol, a hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C for 30 bucks. So it's like 10 bucks a piece. I believe you can buy them separately as well. But this is, I love right now. This cleared up so many dark spots I had on my face. Love it. I love it. It's vitamin C plus E. It's a brightening serum. So I literally just take it like this. And I'm going to be looking down because I have my laptop here and it's acting as my mirror. Just in case you guys are wondering what I'm looking at. Just drop it on my face. Oh, and this just feels so good. So do the neck because she needs love too. I give that just a few minutes to sink in, maybe like 5 minutes or so. The first thing I do when I sit at my vanity is vitamin C. I let it sink in, I'll work on my brows. I'll go in with this next, which is hyaluronic acid, because I like to let it sink into the skin. I was always kind of scared of hyaluronic acid because I thought, well, it's hydrating. It's going to make my skin oily, you know, because I'm already oily, but it doesn't. It just hydrates your skin without making you greasy. So I don't produce any extra oil or anything like that. It just hydrates the parts of my skin that need it. So I love it. I use it every single day. I've been using it for a couple of months now, and I just love it. I love it, especially in the winter when my skin tends to be super, super dry. It's really helped. And then after that, I go in with this. This is my favorite eye cream. I love this. I've gone through so many of these. I'm actually almost out of this one. I can only find it on Amazon now. I don't know what happened to it in stores, but it's L'Oreal Revitalift Volume Filler. It's almost out. Oh, there we go. Just like that. And I like a lot of eye cream on my eye because my eyes are so dry. This is like a new thing I've noticed as I've gotten older, is that I think my eyes are just dry and I can't accept it because I complain about them all the time and I'm like, my eyes are so dry, my eyes are so dry. I think that's just who I am these days. I know you're supposed to use your ring finger, but we don't have time for a ring finger. Do a little tap, 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 tap. I do my brows too. Make sure you get those brows. And I love this eye cream, number one, because it's very cheap. It's like 10 bucks, super affordable, and it's kind of like a gel consistency, so it's perfect for me, at least under makeup. It doesn't overly hydrate your eyes. For me, especially if eye creams are too heavy, is where I start to get like creasing, and my eyelids are already oily to begin with, so that I find is just the perfect eye cream to go underneath makeup. I love it, and that's something that I don't change in my routine. This is something that I do on occasion. It depends how my skin is feeling. If I'm feeling very dry and I need extra moisture, I will go in with this. This is a very bougie product. I did not buy this. My grandma actually gave this to me. She got this, I believe, for free with something she ordered. So she gave this to me. It's very pricey, but I'm going to tell you guys because this is what I use in regular life. Now, I don't wear this under makeup because it's very heavy. I only wear this on days where I'm not doing anything. I'm not putting any makeup on. I just want extra hydration because my skin just needs it. This is from Beverly Hills MD Cosmeceuticals. This is the Brighten and Tighten Restorative Face Oil. This is really good. I'm not gonna lie. It's super, 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 super pricey, but it's so good. My skin really likes this because it's winter right now and it's just been extra cold, like super ridiculously cold, really dry. My skin is like just not liking this weather at the moment. So on a day like this where I'm not wearing any makeup, I can like use this on my skin because I'm not putting anything on top of it. It's like a milky gel consistency, but it really hydrates your skin. Like your skin is gonna be glowing after you use this. Again, I only use this if I'm not wearing any makeup. Like a day like today, I'm just gonna go, you know, hang out with family. It really hydrates your skin. So I've never tried it under makeup, but I wouldn't want to just because I know, like I know how it makes my skin feel. So it sinks into the skin pretty quickly. Like my skin feels, like it just feels good, but it's very pricey. I'm letting you guys know right now, but I do use it. I'm not gonna lie, when I run out, I'm probably not gonna buy it myself. I'm okay with finding a cheaper alternative, but because my grandma gave it to me, I go ahead and use it because it's there. I don't need a moisturizer on top of this. I just let it sink in. On days that I don't use that and I am gonna be doing my makeup, I am obsessed with this. Now, don't laugh at me because I have this little one. I got it in an online order. This is from HelloFab Coconut Water Cream. I freaking love this. So this is actually almost out. I probably have like 2 uses left. So my ass needs to get online or I need to go to the store and buy a full-size one because this is incredible. It's like perfect for makeup, I feel like, because it's so like creamy and gel-like, and I love the consistency, and then just makeup goes over it really nicely. So if I'm not doing that serum and I'm gonna be doing makeup that day, I've been using this. I've tried a lot of moisturizers. I actually love the simple one, the white one with the green lid. That's really good too, but I like that. Like that's the best moisturizer I've used probably to this day in my whole life. I highly, highly, highly recommend, especially if you're oily, because it's a nice lightweight consistency. It sits under makeup really great, but it still hydrates your skin. So I love that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Since I did the serum, I'm not gonna do that because the serum is so heavy that I don't need moisturizer. I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day, and then I will meet you guys back here tonight this evening, and I'll show you guys what I do at the end of the night. So I will see you guys in a little bit. We're back and I'm in my comfortable clothes. My Christmas pajamas, I have my robe on. It's so cozy. I want to do a mask tonight because my skin's been kind of breaking out. I have this guy over here, and then I have a little bit of like breakouts down here. There's something with my chin lately where my skin breaks out a lot on my chin, and then I get a lot of breakouts right here on my nostrils because I'm really oily. So tonight I'm doing a mask, which is why my hair looks like this. It's up in a bun and out of my face. And I believe in my last skincare video I talked about this mask. This is from L'Oreal, the Pure Clay mask. It's the black one. They have different ones. This one is my favorite. This one's really good, but this is not that easy to find. I've had a very hard time finding this in stores. I think I've only been able to find it on Amazon. Don't know what's going on with that, but recently I've been using this mask. This is from Teami. It's the green detox mask. This was sent to me. This is not sponsored or anything like that. They did reach out to me and ask if I wanted to try this out, and then if I liked it, of course, if I would share it with you guys, and I actually really like it. Keep in mind, I'm very, very, very picky. I'm picky with makeup, I'm picky with skincare, I'm picky with my hair stuff, I'm picky with everything, and I like things that work. They're not paying me to say this, but I want to let you guys know because it's something that I really love, that I saw an immediate, like, fast difference. It was like within a week I noticed a difference in my skin. I know Teami is known for their detox teas. Teas are not my thing. I don't drink them. I don't use them. I'm not into those. But this mask is really good. This is their green tea detox mask. It has matcha, lemongrass, and clay, 75% organic, not tested on animals, which is great. It says to use 1 to 4 times a week, best applied at night, and then you leave it on for about 10 to 15 minutes. I've been using this for a couple of weeks now. I use it about 3 times a week, and I only leave it on for 10 minutes, so it's a quick mask. I also feel like this came to me at an opportune moment because when I got this in the mail, my skin was really breaking out a lot. I know my skin is pretty clear right now. I don't really suffer with a lot of breakouts. Like, I don't have big breakouts or massive issues or anything like that. I have a lot of little breakouts, so I'll get like a random one here and there. Like, this is not too terrible. Sometimes I'll get them like around that time of the month. I'll just get them randomly out of nowhere, but I'll get like one big one here, one big one here, and then I get a lot of little breakouts down here. I'll get a lot of little ones on my chin. I'll get them around my nose, around here. I have a lot of little breakouts. I have texture. That's my problem. When I tend to have a lot of texture or my skin's just not looking its best and I'm like, dang, what's going on with me? I will mask like every other night, and that's what I did when I tried this out. I did it, I believe the first week I got it, I did it every other night. I think the third time that I used it, my skin saw a difference. I saw a lot of the texture on my chin went away, lots of breakouts, just all down here, just little tiny bumps. Had one big one here and one big one here. I'm telling you, after the third night, all, not completely gone, obviously, because I only used it 3 times, but flat, just completely flat. The redness was almost gone, and I really see a difference when I use this mask. So I wanted to share it with you guys because I really like it. They were kind enough to give me a code. Again, not sponsored. Don't feel like you have to use the code. If you want to order this from their website, everything will be listed below. I believe, I want to say it's like 10 or 15% off, and then there's a special where I think if you spend $35 on their website, you get 25% off between certain dates. Everything will be below. Please don't feel like you have to use my code. I'm not going to push it on you. It's there if you want to use it. If not, they do sell this at Ulta, and you can run into Ulta and pick it up there. But I want to bring it to you guys because I love it, and I want to share with you what I'm loving. Now, usually at night, I would use my Clarisonic. I don't have any makeup on, and I don't really feel like I need to use my Clarisonic tonight. If I don't have to take that step, I'm not going to take it. So what I'm going to do, since I just have like my skincare from this morning, I'm going to take my Kirkland wipe from Costco, and I'm just going to wipe off my face. This is like the lazy girl trick to washing your face. I have this little spoon, this bougie little thing, and I like to use, see, look, I've only had this for a couple weeks. You can see how much I've used. I really like this a lot. I've seen a difference, and I don't like a lot of masks. The only mask I actually use is my L'Oreal one. I really like this. So when I do run out of this, I am going to repurchase it myself. I take this little spoon because I don't want to dig my fingers in there because, you know, I'm like weird about my fingers going in products like that. I've told you that before. And I'm sorry I'm looking down because I'm looking at my laptop. But I do a thin layer. Nothing crazy, but I definitely do it like big time around my nose. I've also noticed a difference in my blackheads. Blackheads are something that I have really, really badly. It's just one of those things that I can't get rid of. I don't know why. I know this is like really gross, but sometimes I'll sit in front of my mirror and just kind of like push my blackheads out. That's probably way too much TMI, but that's what I do because I have them, and I don't know how to get them off, but I noticed a big decrease in them. Like, they're not as prominent as they used to be, and it's definitely something I'm self-conscious of because I don't wear makeup all the time. When I'm just out being a regular person, if I'm just like going out to lunch with a friend, I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to hang out with family, I don't put on makeup. And it's definitely something I'm a little self-conscious of. And even though like you can't really see it because it's tiny little blackheads on my nose, I know it's there. When I don't wear makeup, I'm like, oh, I hope nobody notices my blackheads, because I am very self-conscious about it. And they're hard to get rid of, they're not easy, but I've noticed a big difference in my blackheads since I started using this. I'm gonna leave this on for 10 minutes. I'll come back and wash it off, and then we'll finish off the nighttime skincare routine, and I'll show you guys what I use at the very end of the night before I go to bed. Okay, mask is off. I'm gonna go in with toner. I'm still using this. This is the Simple Micellar cleansing water. I really like this because it's very light and it doesn't make my skin feel like it's stripped. I don't like those toners that make your skin feel like it just ripped off your first layer of skin. I always do toner whether I have makeup on or I don't have makeup on, just because the washcloth doesn't always do it for you, you know? But yeah, see, you can see there's residual. So I always do this, especially with makeup, even when I Clarisonic, because sometimes up in my hairline, I don't get my brush up there, so I just like to make sure I get everything off. And then I'm going to go in with my eye cream. This is the Laneige. I think it's pronounced Laneige. I think I always mispronounce it, but I believe that's how you say it. Water Bank Eye Gel. This saved my eyes. I can't even tell you what this did for me. It's incredible. I love this. It is the thing that I needed for my eyes that I never knew I needed. I like things that are plumping, which is why I like the Hello Fab, the day cream that I use underneath my makeup, because it just plumps, and I need that, you know? When you get to a woman of a certain age, you just need things to be plumped. So I'm still doing the same thing with my serums. This is the Ordinary, the Retinol, and then this is the Lactic Acid. Tonight I'm gonna use the Lactic Acid, and then tomorrow I'll use the Retinol, but I'm scared that I've used retinol in the past and it's dried my skin out, and I'm scared to just use it on its own. So I like to use it every other night. I let that sink in for about 5 minutes or so. The very last thing I do is moisturizer. I'm still using this, the L'Oreal Hydra Genius. This is the one for normal to dry skin. I like to use this especially in the winter because, again, I'm just dry in the winter, and I do a really generous amount. I do 2 pumps because I like to just lather my skin in this. This, again, is like a gel. Make sure we go down the neck. We'll make sure that we keep our neck and chest looking youthful as well, which is also why I do 2 pumps, because I like to take it down here. This is something that I never used to do until recently. The only thing I don't like about this moisturizer is that it's really heavily fragranced, and I don't like that. But other than that, I love how this makes my skin feel in the morning. I feel very like hydrated when I wake up. And that's it. That is my entire day to night skincare routine. Sometimes I switch out certain products depending on when I wear makeup and when I don't. And then again, I go in between the lactic acid and the retinol. This is how I keep my skin pretty much clear. I've definitely noticed a difference. I know it's a lot of steps, but again, you know, I'm pushing 30. When you get to a certain age, sometimes you have to do different things and take different steps, and these are the steps that I found just really vamped up my skincare. And I know it's a lot sometimes, but this is what works for me. This is what helps keep my skin pretty clear, and also I feel like young at the same time. Hopefully. You guys are gonna have to let me know if I look young. But yeah, everything will be listed in the description box below if you're interested in checking everything out. It'll all be down there. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe before you go. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!